Wednesday evening in Orlando, Florida. The marquee matchup in college softball tonight across the country resides right here at the UCF softball complex. As the UCF Knights, 6-1 on the season, host the Liberty Flames, who come in at 5-0. Eric Lopez alongside two-time All-American Alex Powers. And Alex, we're coming off two appearances, 3.50 ERA so far this season. Got the win in relief against JMU on Sunday. That ball's down the line, fair ball. Fair ball by Savannah Woodard. As Kittleman will play it in. Woodard stumbled coming out of season. Has 42 home runs in her career. And she hits one to deep center, but that's going to stay in the park as Madison Simon makes the catch for a loud first out. As
Offensively, she would tell you that some of her hitters don't look like they're having the best offensive numbers early this season, but they're still hitting balls hard.
Grounded to short. Evans will go to second for one. They get the out at second. He threw to first, not in time, but they do get the force out for the last 5 seasons. Been to 5 regionals, 4 regional finals. There's a grounded to short. Evans is there. Will throw to first in time to retire Roberts and the Flames here in the first. Good start for Caitlin Cochran. We head to the facing Escobar. What a night and day this pitching staff for Liberty from where they were a year ago. There's a blooper, but it'll be caught easily by the shortstop for the first out there. Byram makes the Liberty made a late run in that ball game. 0-1. Humphreys muscles one into left for a base hit. A 1-out single for Sierra Humphreys, who continues her torrid start. Now 9 for 22 on the season with 6 RBIs.
New team late in the ball game had a really timely hit against Illinois as well, and then of course last night's swing.
Oh, the home plate umpire, Mike Burwell, says that Kapselnik went around there for the strikeout for Escobar for the second. Mertez down 0-2. Swings, hits a fly ball to right, but it's going to be playable. As the catch is made by Roop to retire the side. No runs a hit, 1 left on. UCF, we're through 1 here in Medalist. And that's a single for Paige Dorr. They are excited about her. The transfer from Oregon State gets the Flames off to a good start here in the second inning. The 1-1. That ball is hit pretty well by Crane to right. Kittleman is there, will make the catch. Tagging from first to going to second is Dorr. Head slide first in time is Dorr as she gets there before the tag. And a couple of years ago in Los Angeles, as that's a blooper and base hit to right. Coming around to score will be Dorr. It is an RBI single by Savannah Jesse, and Liberty takes an early 1-0 lead here. Program's first ever Super Regional in front of a sold-out complex. It's a ground ball to short. Nice scoop there by Evans. Touches the bag at second for 1. Throw to first, not in time to get to Speedy Madry. But a nice job there by Aubrey Evans to get the force defending champs at CUSA. But not as deep of a league as USA used to be maybe, say, a decade ago. So really this is where Liberty can make its noise. Runner goes as the throw to second is not handled by Aubrey Evans. Backed up by Samantha Ray on the throw by Kylie. A short game there to Alabama. As they pretty much they've almost matched their stolen bases from a year ago.
I was just going to say that's crazy because they're not known to be a quick base running team.
That's a ball 4, and Byram, the sophomore, who's in a battle in the shortstop position with Savannah.
They've already been doing a good job, something that UCF's taking a lot of pride in this year.
Swing and a miss. Lopez gets the strikeout to retire the side, but Liberty, ball or strike?
It's a valid question.
It's a ball. It's a 3-2 count, and Kittleman draws a walk. There you see that energy that Kittleman brings, and drew a walk as a pinch hitter. And I think Coach Bumalo rewarding her with that at-bat here by starting her tonight. Tries to bunt, pops it up, though, in the air. And an easy catch there for Brooke Roberts. So not a quality at-bat there for Kittleman at first. And 2-1 out. Kylie hits a slow grounder to third. Crane will have one play. Will throw to first in time to get Kylie Strott, but does advance Kittleman into scoring position.
Throughout the last couple of years, I mean, I've been astonished at the travel schedule of these girls.
Evans swung at one upstairs as Escobar gets the strikeout. Second strikeout of the ball game for Escobar. We are through 2 here in Orlando. Liberty up 1. Jasenia Lopez. Senior Roop Hits one to right. This is carrying. Kittleman makes the catch against the warning track and the padding wall. What a catch by Kittleman. One out.
First of all, this ball was hit really well, so good piece of hitting there by Root, but look at Kittleman. It almost looks like she's drifting, but really what's happening is she's having to adjust and kind of change.
Payoff pitch coming from Lopez against Bryn McManus. Got her. Strikeout for Lopez. 13 was ever in the mix. 1-1. That is hit, popped into second. Ray is under it, makes the catch to retire Roberts and the Flames here in the third. Of last night's game with the walk-off base hit in the bottom of the eighth. She pops it up. Coming in quickly is Madry, makes the catch. As Simon is retired for the first out here. My voice, but that's okay. A ball and 2 strikes the count. Ray pops it to short. And the catch is made there for the out as Byram makes the play. And 2 up tonight for UCF. How do you get your hyped and emotionally the next day, less than 24 hours? That's popped up foul territory, and a catch against the netting by Roberts is made. And or will it be clean? Yeah, that's going to end the inning. A heck of a play. Her dad, Rich, played at Oregon State, was a 13th round draft pick by the Tampa Bay Rays in 2000, and is currently the pitching coach at Oregon State. But Dorr overmatched here by Jasenia. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded is short. Aubrey Evans is there. Will throw to first in time to retire Crane for the second out here in the Savannah. They're not all spelled the same, but there's 3 Savannahs. And this one drops her second hit, the Savannah Jessie version. Tries the drag bunt. Lopez fields, throws to first in time. They get Madry by an inch. That's a rarity. Coach Richardson, I think, one's going to challenge this.
Bang, bang play overall. I got to love Yesenia Lopez fielding her position here. It does look like she might have gotten to base safely, but, I mean, it's so fast in that real-time attempt. Let's see if we can slow it down here. I think she got there right before the throw.
And they have overturned the call. So look at that. It's a good trade. 0-2. The slow grounder to second. This will not be an easy play for Ray, but she makes it look easy. And she throws out Byram. 4-3 ground out to retire the side.
And when they look the same, it's really hard to get a read.
Katzelnick draws a leadoff walk here for the Knights. 2-2. Mertez lines one to center. That's going to be over the head of Madry. Katzelnick got a late jump, but will hit the third easily. It's a double for Escobar. Delivers Kittleman up the middle. That's going to be knocked away, and that's going to tie the game up. As Katzelnick will score, and we're tied at 1 as Kittleman put the ball in play and drove in the run.
Good quality at bat for Kittleman, getting the job done here. Just going to pepper this one. I love the approach there. Knows that something to the right side is going to do the job, and just taking advantage of the hard infield. We talked about it. That ball at second base on Woodard, just eating her up. It's always the second bounce. It's so tough. Got to go get that a little bit more, but really good job by Kittleman.
ESPN Plus, the game of the night in college softball. And Yarnell deep in the hole. He threw the base hit to left. Mertez will hold at third. It's a single for the freshman Yarnell, and the bases are all loaded with nobody out here in the fourth. Bat for Kendall Yarnell.
I love Kendall Yarnell's at-bats right now. She's just locked in, and look at this pitch. That's on the outer half, but she's able to get her hands around it. So much strength. And Eric, when I look at this UCF lineup, I'm looking at how many freshmen are here on campus. How do we really capitalize and maximize the potential that I saw?
Strott hits one to center. Madry will make the catch. Mertez tagging. The throw home is not in time. It's a sacrifice fly RBI for Kylie Strott. And the Knights take the lead 2-1 on the sac fly.
Something to the right side. I know that I'm going to be having a good quality plate appearance for my team.
Aubrey Evans muscles a base hit into right field. They will hold Kittleman at third base. It's a single for the junior Evans. And the bases are loaded again with
who's down in the order right now, so her number finally getting called.
That one gets away to the backstop, and Kittleman is going to come in to score. And the Knights extend the lead to 3-1. Everybody advances. It's second and third, only one out on the
Loved hitting the drop ball because it does naturally go right into your swing. Obviously, the rise ball being a little bit more difficult to get playing on.
Simon chops to short. They're going to come home, and they will get, no, Yarnell slides in, avoided the tag. Kendall Yarnell avoiding the tug there from Humphreys there. Let's take a look.
And what an at-bat that was. Just a lot at play there. You'd think it was a routine ground ball, but it almost looks like there was no tag.
There wasn't. Normally we wait till the halftime show. We didn't even wait. That's how bad the game was. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, and Ray draws a walk, and they're loaded. Bases loaded, one out here in the fourth.
When I say that, it's a really good thing because it looks like the ball's coming in, and it just, you can see the laces on it. You can see the pitch as soon as it's released out of the hand all the way through.
Big strikeout for Bachman. Went downstairs there. Humphreys couldn't reverse his senior. 1-2. Kotzelnick hits it to short. They'll have one play to first in time to retire Kotzelnick and the Knights here in the fourth, but not before UCF scored 4 runs on 4 hits. They strand 3.
So much unknown with where we are in the season that you just got to go out there and play as good a softball as you can.
There's a ground ball to short. Evans is there, will throw to first in time to get Woodard for the first out here in the. They've played twice in a regional final in 2015 and 21. Roop hits one to deep center field, back at the wall, it's off the wall. Simon quickly throws as Roop slides into second in time. Is Rachel Roop with a 1-out double here for Liberty in the 5th inning. The 3-2 pitch. That is lined to center, and that is knocked out in front of Simon. They're going to send the runner as Roop will score on an RBI single by McManus, and it's 4-2 UCF.
To foul. If it's foul, it cannot be called. Fair.
So you're the smart one of the crew here, the broadcast booth. 0-2. Oh, that hit Robert, and they're going to give her first base. And just like that, it's 2 on, 1 out.
Said, and the approach becomes the most important is in moments like this.
3-2. Got her! Big strikeout for Isabella Vega to get Dorr for the second out here in the 5th.
And knowing the score.
The 3-2, got her! Vega comes in relief and gets back-to-back strikeouts. Two good teams here with big aspirations this year. As Mertez up the middle, and it's knocked down, but Mertez will get a hit out of that. Good effort by Byram, the shortstop, but 7 on base. 1-2. Kittleman with a little tapper to Bachman, who's going to try to go opposite second. And everybody's safe. Everybody stopped there for a moment there, got frozen. It's played in the last 2 Liberty games, last year and in 22. Hits one to short, bobbled, and everybody's gonna be safe. Byram, not sure if she was thinking about where to go with the ball for a force out, just couldn't handle it, and Griffin Reed on the Liberty defense. 0-2. Strike 3 looking. Bachman gets the strikeout of Strott for the first out here in the home half of the 5th. Big strikeout with the bases loaded. 1-2. Got her. Paige Bachman gets out of a bases loaded and nobody out jam unscathed as the Knights one-ranked team this week. UCF will see them in Boca Raton in 2 weeks. 0-2 from Vega. Line to second to Ray for the first out here in the 6th inning. As Savannah Jesse is retired.
perfect, and I'm trying to put my strongest defensive players out there, even if they don't have the strongest bats. And so it's just an ever-evolving cycle here to try to keep this lead.
And a 4-pitch walk to Madry gets her on base with 1 out here in the 6th inning. The 2-1 pitch from Vega. That is sliced into left. That's going to drop for a hit. And Madry is going to be sent. She will score easily on an RBI double pinch hit by Alyssa Henault. And just like that, we got a 1-run ball game here in the 6th.
Henault coming in so strong off the bench. This is a smart at bat, Eric, and Vega just misses this pitch right there over the middle. Henault taking full advantage, driving it to the opposite field, left center gap. That's a phenomenal shot there. But look how fast KK Madry is. Man, she made that look easy.
Vega on the 1-1. Woodard hits a ball to deep center field. That one is going to get out of here. 2-run homer by Savannah Woodard gives Liberty the lead, 5-4 here in the 6th.
Savannah Woodard, I mean, this pitch is right down the middle, right below the letters as a hitter. You couldn't ask for anything better, but Woodard taking full advantage, getting her hands extended. I mean, Eric, that was an absolute tank.
Looking to cause havoc in mayhem. So a little comebacker to Vega, who stumbles, will throw to first from her knees and gets the out to retire the side, but not before the Flames score 3 runs, highlighted by the 2-run homer by Savannah Woodard. And going to the bottom of the 6th, similar to that, was called the ball for a walk.
Just gotta stay ready.
And a strike 3 looking as Bachman gets Ray for the first out. Difference a year makes for Paige Bachman. Some complete confidence. There's a ground to third. Crane is there, will throw to first to retire Humphreys. And a big 2 outs for Bachman, who's retired the last 5 nights. 1-1. Mertez deep in the hole. Watley from the grass. Throw to first in time to get Mertez. What a play by Watley to end the inning and end the Knights' threat. Knights have stranded 7 the last 3 innings. We have 20 appearances or more in a career. She's facing Brooke Roberts here in the 7th. And Roberts with a single towards the left side and into left field. Want to see in your regional. The 1-0 to Grembel the third. Humphreys will go to second for 1. Ray throw to first in time. Double play. 5-4-3 turn as Dorr, Kentucky. But they'll be the overwhelming favorites. Is the 2-2 line to Humphreys. Inning over. Felton pitches a scoreless 7th. Last chance for the Knights when we return.
For the lineup now. So her mentality should be just to go in attack mode and pound the strike zone.
Kittleman up the middle and through. Base hit for Taylor Kittleman. And she gets on to start the Knights. And that's in the backstop. And that's going to get Kittleman into scoring position at second base on the wild pitch.
And the beautiful thing about that right there is it does a job without having to give up an out. The front block if you have to.
2-2 pitch. Griffin lines one to left, but the catch is made. What a catch by Dorr. As she stumbled, slided in there. Not expected to have a lot of power this year, not compared to past years. As Damon goes down on strikes, as Bachman makes quick work of the freshman Damon for the 2nd out here in the 7th, and the Knights are down to the last.
Throwing that pitch out of the zone.
Aubrey Evans grounds one to Crane, who is there, will throw to first in time, and the Liberty Flames edge out to UCF Knights 5-4 the final. They improved to 6-0 on the year. The Knights dropped to 6-2. And the Flames get the win, remain undefeated as they go.
Pivotal, just to see like what's going to happen and where the momentum is and everything else, Eric. But I do think that Liberty did a really good job just scoring throughout the ball game. They had that no-quit attitude that we saw UCF have last night, in a big 4th inning for the Knights wasn't enough to secure the win. But that's why you got to keep chipping away and add on runs, take advantage of base runners on base early in innings as much as you can.